starting to call off.
I'm sorry. I woke up at like 5:45 in Phoenix, Arizona today, and just got back home. So sorry for starting it off with a little yawn just now.
We're not tired, but she did spend all day traveling. Welcome everybody to our Sunday night team call. My name is James McLeod. This is my beautiful and energetic wife, Audrey, and we are calling in today from Knoxville, Tennessee, and we are thrilled. We are thrilled. You got your girl power shirts on.
Kate does too.
We are thrilled that you are on this call. Just type in the chats. Let's get the chats going a little bit. What's a plan or two that you have this Memorial Day weekend? What's something that you're excited to do? Get on. I know a lot of people are getting on the boat. You're going to go grilling. Would love to hear from you guys what you have planned. Lay by the pool, and here in Tennessee, it's a hot one. It's a good one to get some rest and read, or read and rest. JL, I love it. Well, guys, we have a couple of announcements, and then we're going to dive right into it because this is a powerful call. First and foremost, if you're just joining this call, and you've just kind of joined our team, welcome. You have joined at such a special time, and I've been having a lot of conversations with many of you leaders who've been around for a while, and you've been saying, you know what, we really just kind of want to sink our teeth into something new. We really just want to take a hold of some, deep leadership training to allow ourselves to go to the next level and to help us level up. Is anybody in that place where they just really want to level up in their life, level up in their leadership, level up in their relationships, all of that? Okay, so we have some really exciting things happening. You probably have seen us post on Freedom Living Team Business, but Audrey and I went to a John Maxwell exclusive event last week, or 2 weeks ago, I guess it was, and got to spend some really intimate time with them. And the long and short of it is John C. Maxwell, who I'm sure many of you maybe are familiar with, he's written a ton of books and whatnot, is taking part in writing a book for the network marketing industry. It's huge. If you don't know John Maxwell, he is the top dog when it comes to leadership and developing leaders. He is globally the hands down the best one, and many people will claim him as that. So he's taking a step not into network marketing or anything like that, but he wants to empower us as people to empower others. And so what we who are at that event have decided to do is, before that book comes out here at the end of the summer, we're going to do an 8-week leadership development course that's going to be for people that are looking for more. It's going to be for people that are looking to go to that next level in their leadership, going to the next level and how they can expand themselves, how they can grow a massive organization and do it fast. And so we're starting a series, and it's around this book, Developing the Leader Within You 2.0. It's an incredible book, and it's going to be going through all of these leadership all of these different leadership tactics. You guys, this is going to be an unbelievable training series that you are going to want to be a part of.
And so I posted on FLT Business. There is a link for
That's the link right there.
Oh, there you go. James just sent you the link right then and there. You are just on top of it. Come on. Okay. So there's the link right there. There are already almost 900 people in Isagenix that's a part of this group.
And it opened like 24 hours ago.
And it is going to be phenomenal. So here's the thing. There's Kate. Kate's got her book. Yeah, she did. Okay. So this Facebook group, we want your teams to get involved as well. So feel free to copy that. Tell your teams, add themselves into it. If you haven't bought this book, get it on Amazon. Purchase it on Amazon because you need to have the book to read the book with us as we go throughout the series. So there's that.
And the calls are going to start this Tuesday night. All of the information is going to be in that Facebook group, but we are wasting no time. Why? Because time is moving, you guys, and the summer is a perfect time to develop yourself, to grow yourself, to invest in yourself and your future self. So grab that book. Click that link after this call, become a part of the group, see the details. It's going to be invaluable. You're going to hear from other leaders who have made millions of dollars with this company as well to teach you how to implement leadership styles and real leadership skills into your own Isagenix business. So that's really big. Do you have any other announcements that you want to make before we went?
Last announcement that I have is Celebration, your weekly
Who's coming
announcement.
To Celebration? Comment
in the chat to me. You're coming to Celebration. So Celebration, August 10th through the 13th in Nashville, Tennessee. It is going to be an amazing event that we want you and your team members to get to. You can host an overview virtually online and receive 2 free celebration tickets until they're sold out. You can host an in-home and get 2 free celebration tickets. So we're really, really excited about Celebration. It's going to be an amazing, amazing event. We rented out a 3-story home in the heart of the Gulch in Nashville for our Whiteout Freedom Living Team Party.
It's going to be awesome.
So you are going to be invited to the White Affair.
Dad's already rocking the shirt. He's dressed. He's ready to go.
And we are going to shower you with celebrations, and we're going to shower you with love. So pack your white outfit. Come to Celebration. We are going to put together a schedule this week and post it on Freedom Living Team Business so you know what to pack, where things are, and how to get connected, where we're going to be sitting, all of the great things. We want you to be there. So get your team members there. This is the time to have conversations with them. Call them up on the phone this week. Invite them to be a part of Celebration. There's so many of you who are on this line who are in the running to get the free hotel room. And we're super, super excited about that. So that's the last announcement.
So let's dive into tonight. I know a lot of you guys, there's many places you could be on Sunday night, and trust me, this is going to be some incredible value that you're going to receive. So there's 3 women that are on this line that just got back also from Phoenix because they won an all expenses paid trip to Phoenix headquarters at Isagenix for winning the Elevate to Executive challenge, if you will. And basically what that means, if you're not familiar, hitting executive is the highest leadership rank in Isagenix. So what does that mean? It means these women have done the work. They have put their hand to it. They have developed other leaders, other consumers of this product, but then they've helped a lot of other people get paid as well. And as a result, they got invited to come out to headquarters for some very intimate training, some high-level training, to collaborate with some other high-level leaders. And so we thought it would be very beneficial for you guys to hear from each one of them tonight about what they have received from headquarters themselves. Comment in the chats if you kind of want to hear what they experienced in Isagenix or at Isagenix headquarters. So who we have on the line that's going to share with us tonight is my beautiful mother, Joanie McLeod. We have Katelyn Hunt, and we have Lindsay Francis. All 3 of them won this amazing trip, and they are on fire for this vision, and we wanted to have them share tonight. So I believe first is going to be Lindsay. Is that correct, ladies? I lost Lindsay. Where did she go? I can't see her. Can anybody see Lindsay? Oh, there you are. I can see you.
Sorry.
Okay. All right, Lindsay. We can see you. We can hear you. Take it away.
So for everyone that doesn't know me, I'm Lindsay. I'm from Atlanta. And I wanted to just kind of share a little bit of my story. I started sharing Isagenix back in August, so almost a year. And I, heard about the Disney trip and, didn't know if I was going to win that, and I did. And then I heard about being an executive and didn't know, not that I ever doubted myself, but just thought it was, far from hitting it, and I hit it. And so I tell you guys that because if I can do it, anybody can do it. You just have to work hard and want it. So I wanted to just start off with that. The trip was so incredible. We met people from all over the United States, people from Canada. We just had a blast just getting to know everybody and learning their stories. And that was probably my favorite part of the whole trip, is just making new friends and the community. But somebody else is going to speak on that. So I'm going to talk about casting a vision with people and knowing their why. And why this is so important is because my why is going to be different from the next person's why. My husband, he is in corporate America. He's stressed out. He doesn't love his job. And my why is to bring him home from work so he can have that option, to have that freedom. But somebody might love their job and they might just be, wanting a couple $100 extra a month to, go on vacations or go shopping or, whatever that might be. So don't ever assume somebody's why. And so I'm going to tell you guys, kind of how to dig deeper into that. So How you do that is by asking a series of questions. So, in the past, when I've asked somebody, we'll start with the physical side. If somebody says they want to lose 10 pounds, don't just stop there. Keep asking questions to dig deeper and deeper. So, using that example, you ask them what their ultimate goal is, and they say to lose 10 pounds. So, a question that you could ask would be, what are 2 to 3 areas that you would like to lose those 10 pounds from? How long have you wanted to lose this weight? Do you have an event coming up that, you're working towards? And all this is going to do is create an emotional attachment, and not just, I want to lose 10 pounds, but for them to get thinking and realize like, hey, I really want to do this for X, Y, and Z. So you're trying to paint a picture for them. So say they said they want to lose 10 pounds for a wedding that was coming up. You want to paint that picture. So how would it feel if, you lost those 10 pounds? You'd be able to go to the store, to TJ Maxx, and get you a new outfit. Like, how would that make you feel? As opposed to, what if you didn't do anything, and you'd have to wear the same clothes and have those feelings that you're feeling right now. So kind of just giving that positive feeling that they're going to experience, but also that negative as well, just so they'd be like, oh, okay, I need to make a change. And then same with like the financial side. You want to ask a series of questions. So not just, they want to earn $500 a month, but what areas are you going to use that $500 for? What, how can that alleviate some stress? Are you wanting to go on vacation? And if so, where? Not just end with $500, but, if they say vacation, then, when's the last time you were able to go to Disney World with your kids? Or, when are you trying to go to Disney World with them? Just so like they know what they're working towards, and it's like a deeper meaning than just the money, because it's not about the money, but what they're going to use that money for. So that was just, I'm looking at my notes to make sure I got everything. And also if they say that they don't, okay, let me just take it back. That was basically everything, but, mainly as our goal is just to believe in, our goal as leaders is to believe in others more than they believe in themselves. And then also one of the main things I also took was, this is a gift. We all know that. It's impacted my life so much, my family's life. And I forget who said this, but they said it is selfish of us to not share it with others. So that was one of the main things that I took away from this, is just go out and share it with everybody, and don't be attached to their response. But we know that this is a gift, and we know that it's, transformed our lives. So there's people out there that are looking for this as well. So that's everything I got.
Love that.
Wow. That was, as Herbie says, be brief, be bright, and be gone. Lindsay, you just brought it. And there were some good points there. I hope we wrote a couple of notes, but I hope you guys, in terms of how you cast a vision and getting to the deep root, you nailed it, Lindsay. You nailed it. And so,
and let me just say something. And one of the things that I really love about Lindsay is she keeps things so simple. She doesn't deviate and make things more complicated. She came in August. She won Disney. She won Elevate to Executive, and she's going to win also the Grand Cayman Challenge as well, and win an all expenses paid trip to the Grand Cayman, because she's following the Leader in Action formula. She's following it and keeping it super simple. And so Lindsay, we're just really, really proud of you. We're so proud of the leader that you are becoming. I'm so excited about how you're going to dig deeper with developing the leader within you 2.0. And honestly, you just really deserve this trip. And it's been so fun to watch your posture continue to change with every passing month that goes by. Your consistency, your persistency, your consistency and your persistence in your Isogenics business is paying off, and we're really proud of you. So yay. Okay, who else? Who's next?
That was great. So next we have my beautiful mother, Joanie.
Hi.
I'm gonna spotlight your video, Mom. Here you go. All right, what do you have to impart to all of us hungry people tonight?
Well, thanks, Lindsay, and thanks, James and Odd, for asking me. It's like she said, the community was the biggest part, and to sit there and realize that every one of us were there, like you mentioned, James, because we had hit Crystal Executive for the first time. I sat there in that room going, these are my people. And you know how whenever you're with someone who's better than you are, with whatever it is, a sport, any kind of skill, you become better. And we're around all these people that are leaders and rising and running. And you know how the leadership tells us, find people who are running where you are and run with them. And it's like they put us all together, and it was just this massive group of energy. So the first, I'm going to talk about leadership. And it's like you guys said, first you have to develop the leader in you. And I came away going, with what they shared, to be myself. Each one of us on this call are leaders, or you wouldn't be here. But we've got to continue to grow ourselves. James and Aude mentioned develop the leader within you. And I would say, if you're not signed up for that, my question is, why not? And I was listening to John Maxwell just today, and at 75 years old, he's still growing in leadership himself. So the first part is continuing to grow yourself, but be you. And what a powerful example when Trudy Maples stood up there in front of all of us, and she goes, you know what? Everyone in the room is here because you're a first-time Crystal executive. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. And she said, I've done it every time they had a Crystal reset. So do it again. We've got to keep growing ourselves. And then Kathy and really all the speakers, a lot of things were reiterated on leadership and just different ways of saying it. But Kathy Coover, she's real big on sort, sift, and qualify. So as Lindsay was sharing about casting a vision and finding people's why, when we do that correctly and we do that effectively, then we're not convincing anyone to be a part of this amazing team, company, and gift. They're going to qualify or disqualify themselves as long as we're continuing to dig deeper and sort and sift and find. She said, you guys are headhunters. So look at yourself as headhunters for leaders. And then Trudy Maples talked about being a talent scout, and that was great. And so what do talent scouts? They're looking for certain things. And this whole segment of leadership was so powerful for me, because if you know me, you know my passion is the products, and I love helping people transform their health. But really, the multiplication is what's going to excite me even more. And James and Aude talk about that with us almost every week, about multiplying ourselves, and it's got to be duplicatable. So Jill Bowman, she talked about that same kind of thing, finding leaders, in terms of, she's a referral machine for Isagenix. So again, when I think about talent scouts, and for me, I've been trying to break this down in my own mind of what are the qualities I'm looking for? Because we have our avatar, we've been, we talk about that, that's fantastic. And yet I don't want my avatar to be exactly like me. I need other skill sets on my team. I need people who are just infectious event planners, people who love numbers and goals and things like that, people who are great at connecting and bringing people together. I'm the product person and can coach and teach and share on that, but I want leaders who have different skills and gifts than I have. And then there are certain key things that you look for that Trudy mentioned, like grit, self-starters, integrity, service. They're service-minded and contributing to others, that they're hungry. And again, back to what Lindsay was saying, what is their why? So part of what I'm doing tomorrow is a sit down with a friend and hopefully a 3-way call with Kate, because this friend, I just met her yesterday, but I heard her a couple weeks ago, and she was so frustrated with her job, but you can tell she's alive in who she is, and she wants more out of life. And I went up to her afterwards. I said, I remember what you talked about a couple of weeks ago. I really want to share with you what I do, because it might not be for you. But I started naming the character qualities I saw in her, and she just got so excited. So when we're sorting and sifting and looking for leaders, I'm making a list, and that's helping me more to know what it is I'm looking for. Jill Bowman, I'll end with her. She said that, would you take 100 no's to find one Jill Bowman? And the answer is yes. So as Kathy says, as you continue to enroll people, look for those leaders. You know, the other thing that I'll say, because it was huge, is when you find those leaders and they surface, I don't need to try to drag people with me. When the leaders surface, then what they taught us and shared in numerous ways is to have them earn your time. That I only have so many hours in a day, and I want to spend most of that time looking for leaders and pouring into the ones that are hungry, not dragging people along, hoping that they'll eventually catch it. So the word picture, or the thing I'll share with you, is Jill shared a bamboo stalk with each one of us. She gave each one of us this. And I won't go into the details of the bamboo plant, but suffice it to say, the message was, grow our roots deep as a leader, and then it's just a matter of time till we sprout and others are drawn to us and we find who's looking for us. So there you have it.
So good.
That last one, Mom, nailed it. Grow your roots deep.
And how much does Jill Bowman make
give us
with
some context.
Isogenics?
Who's Jill Bowman? Give us some context for the new people.
Jill Bowman is right there near Chandler, and she's been with Isogenics, it's in my notes, only about 6 years, and she's one of the millionaires, and her story is phenomenal. I had no idea of her story, but basically her husband was at death's door.
Yeah.
And literally he was dying.
Yeah.
And she saw a flyer on a yoga table, and it was Isogenics, and they got started. And I tell you, that woman wakes up every single, she still has her husband, and he is thriving. And she wakes up every single day with so much gratitude. She can't not tell people and share this with people. So,
and she does. Jill makes $1 million plus a year.
Yeah.
So
with Isogenics.
would you go through 100, 500, 1,000 no's to
Yes.
find that person that says, I resonate with what you're doing? I love that, Mom. Thank you so much. And finally, we're going to go to the wonderful Katelyn Hunt.
Hey!
Is a school
Can you
teacher,
hear
and
me?
she's crushing
Where
it.
is
We can hear you now. We
she?
just got to find you on all these pages. There you
There
are. We
she
found
is.
you. All right, Kate.
Kate,
Can you hear me?
How is your energy, little miss? I woke up at 2:50 a.m.
I
get
am
on your
good.
flight.
I slept on the plane. I took maybe a few e-shots today. But I'm so excited to be on this call. And why I'm so excited to be on this call is about the community that we have in Isogenics. And this is part of our community. Every Sunday, we get to have these Zoom calls together. And that, to me, is such a blessing of community that we get to have. But what was so cool about going to Elevate to Executive was that there is a massive Isogenics community that it just blew my mind, actually. So like Disney, I'm not a super big Disney girl, but you can watch the Disney movies, you can see the commercials, but when you're there, you're like shocked. You're like, whoa, this is so much bigger and so much more incredible than I could ever imagine. That's how I felt being at headquarters this week. So meeting all the people, meeting the people who work for corporate, meeting people that have hit executive that are on just different teams, and being able to unify together and encourage each other. That's what Isogenics is all about. And so that was just so cool to be a part of. So I was so excited to be able to be on this call tonight, because it's just, this is our community here, and to be able to know that it's going to continue to get bigger and bigger is just awesome. But I do have to say, I loved meeting people from all different teams, but we hit the jackpot being on Freedom Living team. Like, that's not a joke. That's not just saying it because we're on this call. We have the most powerful leaders in James and Audrey, and that they've created us to be leaders. And it's just so, so, so powerful. So we encourage that you are on the right team. But at headquarters, we got to do a full tour of Isogenics, and we got to see the 100-pound club wall, which is filled with pictures of people who have lost either 100 pounds or more. And here's the thing that I didn't know. To keep their picture up on the wall, they have to maintain the weight loss. So seeing those pictures, like, oh, maybe they kind of like gained a little bit back. No, they have to maintain it. So knowing that our products have longevity was a huge thing to just build my belief in Isogenics. Then we got to see the ISA athletes to see their pictures on the wall. We got to go down a science hall and to see where they're engineering these incredible products, and to see that they really do they keep their word about their quality commitment, and to hear stories where they had to send some products back because it didn't meet their level of quality. So they really are a company of who they say they are, and to be there and to experience that was just absolutely incredible. So just the whole experience was so neat. And I just want to encourage everybody on this call to get to events, to watch the contests and promotions, and to make a goal. Use the Leader in Action formula. That's a goal that I set for myself. I'm going to print one off every week and turn it in. So I keep myself accountable to follow that format, to be able to keep hitting these trips, because when you're around the fire, it only builds your belief, and your team will continue to grow. So I'm so excited to have been on this call with everyone, and just to get to share a little bit of my maybe over e-shot excitement, but it's just been such a gift to share that with everybody. So I'm so thankful that we're all on this team together, and keep working hard. You are great leaders.
Wow. Was that encouraging or what, guys? Just give those three, give those three some love in the chats. If you receive something, Kate, your energy is infectious. E-shots or not, you can feel the energy, the authenticity, the enthusiasm from all three of you. And I think it's amazing, you guys, because, it's hard to transfer that excitement, right? But I think we can all agree they did a pretty good job of transferring that excitement from what they received in Phoenix to us here tonight. So thank you three for really giving us just great nuggets to go forward and build this business with and share this amazing gift with. Did you have anything you wanted to say, babe?
No, I just wanted to say that the posture of those three, they're coming back different. They're coming back different because they got around what Kate just said. They got around the fire. So no matter where you are in the world, get around people, just like what Joanie said, who are stronger, faster, doing it better than you, so that you can glean from them. It will encourage you to become the best version of yourself. And just like last week when James and I went over the John Maxwell training, and we talked about becoming a better person, it's surrounding yourself with the best of the best people. And so I'm excited for everybody who is on this call, because you are tuning in and you're working towards your future, and we believe in you. And just remember in your Isogenics journey, through the celebrating moments and hitting the achievements, to maybe missing the mark and maybe not necessarily hitting a goal, think of that bamboo tree. Think of your roots growing deep, and know, there it is right there, and know that it is only a matter of time until those seeds come up and you see the fruit of your labor. So we're just so proud of you. Thank you, Lindsay and Joanie and Kate, for sharing your heart, for sharing this. I know that I am very inspired to continue to be around the fire, just watching your posture, watching your stories on Instagram this week were so amazing. So
last thing, three things to reiterate. Celebration. If you haven't got your ticket, grab that quickly or go register an event and you'll get 2 free tickets. Get this John Maxwell book if you would like to participate. You guys, again, it's going to be so invaluable. You are not going to want to miss this. And lastly, I put a survey. This is the link to the group to that John Maxwell. I put a survey lastly on Freedom Living Team that I would love for all of us to go participate in. It takes 2 minutes. And then anybody that you've enrolled, anybody that you've introduced this to, if you could tag them in that would be great. What we're wanting to do is just increase our customer experience so that people who join Freedom Living Team, like Kate was saying, can feel so loved, can feel so encouraged and so empowered. And so if you would help us out and go fill that survey out yourself, give us honest feedback. It's all completely anonymous. That would be super, super helpful so that we could just keep serving this world in a really great way.
And please let your customers know that it's also anonymous as well, because we want really great feedback.
Don't just tell us you
because
like it.
We
Give us
know,
honest feedback.
Don't just tell us what you think we want to hear. We really want to know and hear the truth, because we want to enhance your customer's experience. Because, and I was having a conversation with Jamie Lynn, she said, I'm so grateful for every time I enroll a value pack getting a PIB. But what Jamie Lynn said, she was like, but what excites me even more is that I would have my customers constantly returning each month, ordering products because they're having an amazing experience, because she knows that's where the residual income is at. So James created this survey so that we could know how we can enhance your customer's experience so that they continue to reorder each month, so that your residual income, that wealth, that making that money while you sleep, is enhanced as well. So go fill that out, and we're excited. We're excited to further every single one of your businesses as we work together as one team.
Have an amazing holiday tomorrow, you guys. Whatever you're doing, grilling, spending time with friends, spending time with family. Be blessed. We will see you on this call same time next week. And if you're going to join us for the leadership calls, those start Tuesday night. We love you guys. We'll see you next week.